joining me on the show today from her home is Linda Mathers. She's with Climate Action Muskoka. Linda, we're going to be talking a bit about a position that you guys have been bringing forward to the District Council, calling for a climate crisis in Muskoka. So wanted to hear more, Linda, from you on what's happening with this, why you're bringing it forward to Council, and what you're hoping to get from this.
Well, thank you. Thanks for asking us to speak on behalf of Climate Action Muskoka. What we are doing, James, is bringing forward to the District of Muskoka a resolution asking them to declare a climate emergency. We are asking them to join hundreds of municipalities across the country that have put forward their own declarations. Our reason for doing so is multiple-fold, but the most critical piece of this movement at this time is because of the urgency of the climate crisis at the moment. We are past the time of doing what we can, and we really are into the time of doing what we must. So we are bringing this resolution forward to the district, asking them to show the leadership that we need in our community, to communicate to the community that they recognize how serious this issue really is. And the second piece of that, by declaring an emergency, they also communicate to us as the community that we have a role to play in this as well, that this is an all hands on deck. There is no time to lose, and our time is really running out. The science tells us we have less than a decade to get our greenhouse gas emissions reduced by 50%. So to that end, we are asking for this declaration of an emergency.
So Linda, this is coming to Council on Monday. If they approve what you're asking and move forward with this, what would your ideal next steps be in this situation?
Well, first of all, the declaration itself has a number of aspects. It is not asking them to declare an emergency in name only. So the actions are embedded right in the resolution. After declaring a climate emergency, the next piece of the resolution asks the district to develop a climate action plan that has firm targets, 50% reduction by 2030 and net zero by 2050. Better still, zero by 2050. The resolution asks that they develop a community working group that's widely representative of all aspects of our community to help develop this climate action plan. Another next step in the piece of moving forward with this resolution would be to work with other municipalities. This is not a case of inventing the wheel. There are groups everywhere and municipalities everywhere that are connecting with initiatives that they can put in place to reduce the emissions and reach these targets. The resolution also asks that the district make it a focus of all of their work, that they see every decision made through the lens of climate change. So for example, when any report is being brought forward, we would ask that council have a requirement that every report answers the question, is this going to make things better or worse in terms of climate change? So that lens permeates all of the work that the district does, and eventually all of the work that the municipalities do too, because we certainly want to see this going forward at the municipal level as well as the district level as well. And we would also ask that as well as taking on these initiatives, that they urge other levels of government to take on the urgency of the climate crisis and set very real targets as well. This is not just the responsibility of the district level of government, but it's all of us.
So in that vein, Linda, you know, we're talking about getting the district involved, but you're saying, you know, this is a responsibility of everyone, you, me, and everyone else in this district. So how can people get involved aside from, you know, supporting this current movement of getting district council on board?
Well, first we I should have said at the outset that we're very fortunate in Muskoka that we live in a jurisdiction where they have already taken leadership in climate action. They have hired a climate initiatives coordinator, Kevin Boyle. We've worked with Kevin and with Chrissy Doyle, who's the liaison with the Muskoka Watershed Council. We have the endorsement of the Muskoka Watershed Council moving this resolution forward in principle. And so the pieces are in place for the community to get behind and support what the district is doing. What we are doing as Climate Action Muskoka is inviting the public to join us in what we are calling the 50% by 2030 Community Carbon Challenge. People can go to our website at climateactionmuskoka.org. They can sign up, take the pledge, and take the challenge, which will continually grow a bank of actions that families, that individuals, businesses, organizations can take throughout our community to reduce our greenhouse gases. This is a let's do it together, and there are solutions out there, and we want to show the district that we're behind them, and we would like them to show us the leadership of making the declaration and taking the steps necessary to move our community to a emissions reduction that is going to keep that warming below 1.5.
Amazing. Well, Linda, looking forward to this meeting and a positive outcome here. And a big thank you to you and, you know, Sue McKenzie, everyone else that's involved in Climate Action Muskoka. I know you've all been working hard over the summer. We see the signs, we see the messaging coming out. It's been great. So thank you for all your hard work. And we look forward to some positive messaging coming out.
Well, thank you, James, and thanks for getting in touch with Climate Action Muskoka. And we hope people will visit our website again at climateactionmuskoka.org and join that challenge.